Hi, I'm Nate. This is the Quest for Details. We're out rockhounding. We're at a spot where we have been several times in the last week or so. And we have a few hours before the sun goes down, which is typical. It's about 5 miles outside of my nearest little town that I live by. And so it's a spot that I can get to in my free time and in between all of the rain that we have been having. And there's been so much rain. Everything that you see has had water over it. Literally, you see all the grass bent down. And so that has turned over all of the rocks. And literally where we were walking last year on all of this, collecting massive agates and beautiful wonderscape tuff and jaspers and everything, has been completely turned over. So there is everything here. And I'm not going to waste your time by giving you a long rundown at the beginning of this video like I do in some videos of what you could find, but I am going to just go ahead and jump into it because we don't have a whole lot of hours here. Literally, that sun is going to dive behind that peak, and I just want to check whatever we can walk to. We have our waterproof boots on here, and I'm looking at the edges of the deepest channels because I think we're the first people here this season, and so that's a good chance to find things just laying out there. And we have found agates and nice jaspers and stuff every time at this place, so not to jinx ourselves, but let's definitely, we'll pick up a little scanner stick so we can visually go over areas quickly. And I will turn this camera off and turn it back on when I find my first something that I want to show you. I appreciate you joining me on this little adventure, and I will try and give you things to make it worth your time. So stick around if you would. Wow, that sun went quicker than I thought it would. Here's the birds flying by for the evening. Nice light piece of apple green bowenite to match the water. Yep, this might be a little short, cute video here, but that doesn't mean that we won't. There's been nobody here since this water came through here, and it has ripped every leaf and stuff away for us to see. So that's the fun of rockhounding or anything sometimes, is getting out there and seeing what you can get at each little spot. Look at this shield of jasper. You see the gold down in there? That's beautiful. It's like speckled dark grays and light pinks with just some golds and reds in there. We'll go ahead and set that up on there. Kind of trophy hunting because it's so late in the day. Okay, exciting. We're out on an actual island now. That's been completely submerged until half a day ago. Oh, the sun's back. We'll fake this out. Or it re-rose for us, and not sure. I don't think we're that special. Woo! It's doing a number on my eyeballs though, because now it's that yellow light. Come on. And because I looked at it, so I have a blue spot everywhere. Nice chunk of green shirt. Oh, this is a crazy little agate. Crazy. It's milky, but I think these are combos. It gets kind of morphed a little bit by calcium mixing with the silicates. I will show you the patterning in this. This is awesome. Boom. Okay. See? I'm happy right there. There's big old chunks of this too. But yeah, score. Score. Oh, there's a little layer of druzy, and its little back white layer on there. So, little half of a crevice agate sitting there. I would show you the sun, but every time I do, I look at it too, and then I'm blind afterwards. So I just need to calm down a little bit, because I just got to the spot where I could see the center of my vision again. So we already got a pocket full of little rocks. That's why I drove all the way out here on this bumpy road, is because it's a spot where you can get some good stuff pretty quick. If you're somebody who likes a lot of diverse types of rocks, then even quicker. And gosh, as far as a place to wander around, look at these views. That's all deep mud over there, as you can see. So this is our last gravel barn, and the rest of this is underwater. So we've walked, oh, not to the end of where you could get to, because this goes and goes and goes and widens back out, but we've walked to the end of our easy splashing arounds for the moment. And over the procession of the last few videos and trips here, so wow, okay. At that point when you're almost about to turn around and you're thinking to yourself, am I gonna make a video with just this in it? And I'm walking through the flat here and I'm thinking, does this even move very much, or am I just walking over ground that I've walked over 20 times? And I am. But, yeah. There's our trip maker right there. Holy moly. Wow. Okay. Let's look at this close up. So while you're looking at it close up, I'm looking at it here close up, because I got eyeballs that can still do that a little bit. And there's druzy caverns and layers and translucence, and oh wow, that's what I'm talking about when I'm saying let's come here and check for crevice agate just laying out, because somehow or other that flipped on down this creek and it's just laying there looking up at us. So there's 1,000 pieces of this awesome stuff down here in this creek. And we always can only as hounds just walk along and check the top for the season, and then that leaves it loaded up forever and ever. And how many trips is each hound even going to get to each spot? So, but look at this thing, it's, oh man, really cool. That's insane. Okay, wow. So I don't think we have to worry much more. We're just going to wander around and randomly just kind of look at stuff, and I'm happy. That's a nice after work little find there. Holy moly. Okay, let's get out of shock. That was a shocker. That was laying there. I did not touch it. I could see it and I was like, what? Okay. It's beautiful. Okay. What are you, little piece of quartz? Little piece of quartz. Oh, totally faked me out. That's funny. The water was just here, so there could be another one of those just laying right here, even in the gentlest exchanges, it looks like. So. Wow. Just wow. keep thinking there's an otter in this deep channel. They're really good at looking at you when you're not looking at them. There could be something else too. But there are a lot of otters here, and this is kind of their season. There's beavers too. That's all in here with us. Nice. Look at the colors in this wonderstone. So this is a bedded tuft. Volcanic ash turned to rock. And it gets stained and gets the same patterning as you would get in a wonderstone. So we call it wonderscape stone. Or I do. We. I'm a Gemini. I can call myself we. Plus I have a little French mouse in my pocket. It's a pretty cool little piece of slate for its location. I think I might bring that one home. The way it broke. That's pretty cool. It survived all the tumbling. I like that. It's kind of like a slate crystal. Does that make sense? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think that's actually a tip of it laying there too. You never know what's going to tickle your fancy. Yeah, I'm not going to tickle my fancy with this, but we're going to go ahead and turn back around. I pushed the bears and the mountain lions as far up this gravel bar as I feel like I can today. And yeah, gonna look for everything that we can on the way back. But whoa, this agate, okay? Can't wait to get home and film it close up for you, which you've already seen in the video, but I'm excited right now. So I'm doing a zigzag, zig and zag and duck and weave all the way back, So I'm sure you'll see me in a second, but we have turned trajectory. We're headed back downstream, and I'm noting to self where we have gone and how far out in the channels we have gone to. Blah blah blah. Back to the action. This is going to be a little chalcedony wedge here. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful little agate. Piece of the Triforce. Nice. I could see the little botryoidal drues on the outside. Oh, look at the back and forth of the white and clear on the inside. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. That's awesome. That is awesome. So it's even seeing us out of here with some joining. No, I don't have a container with me. So yes, my pockets are super full. And they're full of good stuff. Oh, look at that. Glowing blue in the water. Being typical chalcedony. You see that? Little baby crevice agate. Oh, just the most beautiful blue. Gotta love that. So I obviously didn't walk over to here to see if there was a big one. I thought I had. I thought I would just scan it for a second and boom. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Nice. Being very kind to us, very kind to us. For a little after evening stroll here. The dogs are back away again. I go back and forth to where Olive, my daughter, and her mama are, and the dogs are basically shared custody, so they go back and forth, and that's where they are right now. Beautiful little jasper. Definitely show you this on close-up right here. Beautiful little jasper. I gotta go home and I watched through the video And I put these things in sequence, and then I shoot close-ups, and then I have to load those close-ups along with this film, and then I have to edit and cut all of that and do all of the other things, and many hours later I'm ready to start offloading that off my computer. And then when that is turned into something that I can put online, then you start the process of loading it onto line, then you fill in all of its details, and then it's ready to share with you. There's coyotes howling out there. And so, it's quite the process. And what I get back from that, we'll check that. What I get back from that is knowing that I got to share the experience with all of you. And so, if you ever feel like hitting the thumbs up on there or the subscribe and helping my numbers grow, that's my cheesy little plug there. But then I would appreciate it for sure, because I do put a lot of time and work into this. But yeah, that's where the dogs are, and this is where I am. That's where Olive is, and we're walking back to the car. And that is the entire story, in case you were curious. For the people who follow this more like a vlog over the years and have made it so special for me, those people that are the reoccurring people and the new people, every new subscriber, every new viewer, is the thrill. I'm getting to share my life experiences with people, and come on, that's not everybody gets that, not everybody has that, and how priceless is that. So very much appreciate all of you. Just want to keep saying that. There's that blue. Oh, almost fell over in the water. Oh, beautiful. Little thin layer of blue. Little fleck of chalcedony. It's a little teeny tiny crevice agate. I'll show you close up here. It's a beautiful little creature. For sure. Okay, we're gonna keep moving. I got a pocket full of agates and I can't complain. This place does not disappoint. In hands full, and wow, there's so much territory here to go over still. I think I see one here. Nope, fake me out, chunk of church. It's a good light again. The light has gone all the way down, and you can differentiate. The yellow washings of evening have gone, and you can see again the strong of the blue, the green. I think the spectrum at morning and dawn, or morning and sunset, is strong orange and reds, and then gets more blue. And it also does that seasonally, I believe. Is that a little thin? It is a little thin. Beautiful little crevice agate right there. Just laying there, flipped along. So we have to walk all these dry areas very carefully. I'm taking the easy route today and hitting all of the water zones where you can walk along and see stuff glowing. But for sure, there's things that are going to be hard to see. They get a little bit beat up in the water, a little bit sanded, and when they dry out, their roughness blends them in with the rest. Everything here is as colorful, of course, as it is in the water, but it's just less apparent when it's dry. This is a big, beautiful crevice agate right there. So I hope that I don't bore you, but my friends, we're going to be back here again soon on another day, because this is going to keep opening up, and that was interesting too. And I just want to keep exploring the territory as it does, because it's miles long. But look at that. That's crazy. That's beautiful. It's just druze pockets all over it. My druzy. Yep. Okay, a little zigzagging back and forth across here. And the closer I get to the car, the more I can slow down and look. And the more I slow down and look, the more there is. Just boom, right everywhere. There's a big cauliflower top right there. A druze, oh, look at the crystals. I'll get this wet and it'll be more apparent, but it's basically another big crevice agate creature, but it was big druzy crystals that just all kind of mashed together, and then all of the rest has gone. You can see that typical matrix pattern on the back there. But boom, that's a fun little creature. Thank you. And thank you. Just got one more out of here. I can show you in better light. I just want to check. Oh, it is. There's just 2 layers of druzy that glue together in a crevice. So the light changed. Now suddenly it's a whole nother game in the water. Arg! Every drop of the water, every condition change, every light change, and suddenly you realize that you've probably walked over a bunch. So don't ever think the place is hunted out, even if other people have been there, even if they've been there hunting hard, because we'll be back here and we'll find them right where we already were, year after year. Wow, just got that one. Another big old slab. You can even see the layering from there. Thank you. Making our way back even further. I looked up and saw that out of the corner of my eye, but the bear was standing there. Holy moly. Yep, they're glowing. There's different hours everywhere. It looks like probably a calcite creature. But yeah, there's places and times where things glow. Oh, what? Look at that. Beautiful little slab. I don't think we can go quite this second. We ought to, I just don't think we can. We'll walk around here in the water a little bit. Ooh, that grossed me out when I first touched it. It's a chunk of blue clay that we get around here from where there's serpentine, and they gathered up rocks on it. Holy moly. Okay. Well, for those that work with pottery, here's some of that high silicate blue stuff. Oh, beautiful chunk of bowenite, type of really pure serpentine. That chunk. Oh wow, that's gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous. It's one of my favorite pieces of the day, just because I know what it is. That's awesome. Beautiful green stone right there. Fake me out. Okay. Low battery, low light, end of the day. Some of our last few finds. This beautiful Wonderscape stone. That's coming home with us for sure. And we're just on another little island here across this mighty river. On our way out. Just seeing if there's any gigantoids sitting there. Any last little trinkets. There's a beautiful piece of bowenite. Oh wow, that's some of that Williamsonite. Yeah, The same kind of creature, just a beautiful pure form of serpentine. But that's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. We got that too. With the chunk of bonite. There they both are. Okay, that's gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna go home and do the beauty shots on these, and then get to editing this video and get it out to you. And that's a wrap on this one. For you, not for me. But hopefully, I will see you at the next location on the next adventure on the quest for details, if you're willing to join me there. And until then, please take care of yourselves. And if you get the chance, take care of anything else.